Hello everyone, this is Pharmaceutics 1 class subject code 1.1 T unit 5. In this class, we are going to discuss diphtheria and tetanus vaccine adsorbed. Uh, you know that diphtheria and tetanus vaccines are generally white color, slightly turbid liquid, and it is a sterile suspension of the purified diphtheria vaccine and purified tetanus vaccine, which is adsorbed on a mineral carrier. Generally, as a mineral carrier, we are going to use aluminum hydroxide, aluminum phosphate. In the method of preparation, we'll see that the vaccine is generally prepared by mixing the purified diphtheria toxoid and which contains not less than 1500 flocculation equivalents and purified tetanus toxoid not less than 1000 flocculation equivalent per milligram of protein nitrogen with suspension of aluminum hydroxide or aluminum phosphate, which are the mineral carrier aluminum phosphate in a saline solution. The vaccine contains a preservative, uh, but it should not be a phenol or cresol groups containing a phenol or cresol groups. The vaccine must comply with the test for sterility and the test for undue toxicity for vaccine and serum. Uh, in the storage part, we have seen that the storage temperature is between 2 to 8 degrees centigrade, and it should not be frozen. Uses is it is used as active immunization against diphtheria and tetanus, and the dose of this vaccine is 0.5 ml. It should be given in 3 doses. Every time we have to give 0.5 ml, and the gap we have to maintain between first dose and second dose is 4 to 6 weeks, whereas the gap between second and third dose should be around 6 to 8 months. So that is the dose. And a dose of 0.5 ml of vaccine contains not less than 15 flocculation equivalent of diphtheria toxoid and not more than 5 flocculation equivalent of tetanus toxoid. So this is for diphtheria and tetanus vaccine. Next, we are going to discuss regarding diphtheria, tetanus, and pertussis vaccines adsorbed. Uh, it is also a white sterile suspension, generally prepared by adsorbing a formaldehyde-treated diphtheria toxoid and tetanus toxoid on a mineral carrier, like the last time what we have used the same carrier. It's aluminum hydroxide and aluminum phosphate, and then we have to add a suspension of the killed bacteria Bordetella pertussis. So the suspension of the killed this pertussis bacteria is added later on. The preparation, we will see that the diphtheria toxoid containing not less than 1500 flocculation equivalent and tetanus toxoid containing not less than 1000 flocculation equivalents per milligram of protein nitrogen and are added to a suspension of hydrated aluminum phosphate or aluminum hydroxide in a normal saline solution. It is then mixed with a quantity of suspension of killed Bordetella pertussis so that the final product contains it is not more than around 20 into 10 to the power 9 bacilli in each dose. So that has to be taken care. A suitable preservative other than phenol or cresol group is added, and the vaccine must comply with the tests for sterility. So regarding storage, the storage is quite similar to the last one. You have to store it between 2 to 8 degrees centigrade, and the vaccine should not be frozen. And the uses is it is used for the simultaneous immunization against diphtheria, tetanus, and pertussis. And the dose also 3 doses by intramuscular injection, 0.5 ml dose each time, maintaining a gap of 4 to 6 weeks between the first 2 doses, and the gap maintaining between the second and third dose is generally 6 to 8 months. A single dose of 0.5 ml contains not less than 15 that flocculation equivalent of diphtheria toxoid, and 5 flocculation equivalent of tetanus toxoid, and 20 into 10 to the power 9, 10 to the power 9 Bordetella pertussis. So that thing has to be ensured. So that's all for this class. Next class I will be discussing some other vaccines preparations or different tests over there. Thank you.